How many of you are like me and have a Harbor Freight clamp like this? Squeeze it down. They're not bad. I mean, they can hold some parts together for you while you're trying to screw them together sometimes, but they're not the greatest quality, because when you need some clamping pressure, this is what happens. Pieces of wood, and you need to get some good clamping pressure on it, and all of a sudden that happens. The handle doesn't necessarily break, but it pops. The benefit of these clamps is that they're super cheap. You can get them for just a couple of dollars, literally like $2 or $3 for their 4-inch ones, $4 or $5 for their 6-inch ones. It's good to have a bunch of these around, but when you need some serious clamping pressure, this isn't it. Or is it? It wouldn't have cost Harbor Freight literally more than a penny, less than a penny, to make this clamp actually really good. It's got the metal bar in it, and the covers are plastic, hard molded plastic. But the problem is what's inside. The covers are held on by these 5 screws here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what's inside is the problem. So I've removed the screws from the cover. And when you take it off, this is what you find. It's, actually you can't even see it in here now. It looks like this kind of a raised piece here. You have one here on the cover, and then one's supposed to be here. But when you clamp too hard, they either, and it rides in these indents in the handle. But when you clamp too hard, that's what makes the handle pop. It actually pops off the that bump. So it'll either break off, as it did here, or it'll just slide off the hub, and you just have to actually put it back on and screw it back down, and the clamp will work again. Here's another one that I have that you could see the hub on it right there. So when you're clamping, this sits right on that hub there. So that's the purpose of that piece. And then, like I said, there would normally be another one right here. This one broke off. So to make this 100% better, and Harbor Freight could have done this for less than a penny, like I said, and have a quality tool, this is all you need to do. You take a drill bit and you drill a hole right through the center of where that hub would be. And then you just take a small machine screw, such as this, and you screw it in there. You want the threads to grab onto the plastic so it can have some bite, but then it'll just fit into the hole here. That doesn't have to be particularly tight, because all it is just spinning around on that screw. But with that on there, you can get a great clamp that you can really crank down on. I'll start on the table and then lift it up once we get the thing started. There we go. And now we can just drill right through. There you go. Now with that done, what we want to do is take the screw and force thread it into the cover. see the screws starting to come through. So what we'll do is we'll mount everything back up. That'll go there. This all will come here. And we'll reattach the screws to the cover. And then screw down our new pivot point. Okay. And now we can screw down this one. Like I said, we forced the threads through. There we go. And now just move it all the way up though. And now you can clamp down really hard and not have it break. And that's really all there is. And this wood is in there tight. You know, you can obviously move it if you had to because you have these plastic caps on, but it's in there tight and it's not popping off like it did before. So that's just the simple 1 penny hack of a Harbor Freight clamp that you've now got a really good clamp. And Harbor Freight could have done this for less than a penny a piece and still sell it cheaply. Okay, thanks for watching.